Hi, my name's Steve Koski, author of Saving My Family. And in this video segment, where I'm going to talk about something that's very near and dear to me, and I'm going to put Christ first. And this chapter is When Jesus Comes to Me in a Vision. It's chapter 8, page 43 in the book. And I'm going to explain to you not only the vision, I'll give you a review of that, the way I wrote it in the book and the way it happened, and talk about what it meant and why I'm so passionate about the Lord and why I'm doing this, why I wrote the book, why do these video segments that you're watching today. So with that, let's get into what happened as far as when Jesus came to me, and then I'll talk about some of the particulars about it afterwards. Charmalie and I were both in bed, fully asleep, and all of a sudden I was very aware, just as if it's a real part, just as wherever you're standing today is as real as it was then. I'm standing and I'm aware of a man sitting on a bench with his hands folded, and I'm to the left of him and he's looking straight forward. And I'm probably about 15 feet away from him at the time. And I hear him say, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ?" Now, when he said that, I heard myself answer, "Yes, I do." But not from my mouth where I seemed to be at the time, but it came from up onto my left. And I even remember, without taking my eyes off Christ, I remember turning to, like I was hearing something from there, but I knew it was me, but it wasn't over there. And indeed, and truly, when you review it, when I review it in my mind, that's where my spirit was standing at the time. And after I said that, very quickly, I found myself looking at the left side of Christ's face at a distance of about 18 inches, and I'm showing you here now. He wasn't looking at me, but I'm fully looking at him. And that lasted for about 5 seconds. And then I was moved to a front-on face, again of about 18 inches, about like this. And that lasted for about 5 seconds. And there was no expression on his face and none on mine that I could tell of. And I was in control of none of this. It's not like in the movies where you hear whoosh when you're moving. It was just that my placement happened. It just, boom, I was there. And then after that face on with Christ, I'm back to his left side again, standing from where it started. And now I see him. He's no longer looking at his hands. He kind of turns to me and he smiles. And as he does, he begins to lean towards me. And he comes very quickly. And I felt this power. And without anything else than knowing what to do, I put my right arm up like this to kind of just protect myself. And very quickly, he came over me, my hand, and it all of me. And I'm going to try and replicate this to you. And then everything went black. And very clearly, I hear him say, "Now breathe." And it was over. But the "now breathe" part, I mean, it's difficult to do justice to the way the Lord said that and the way it happened. His voice was very deep and almost as deep, not quite as deep as James Earl Jones from the movies, and he's very popular, but it was deep and it's very true and rich in tone. "No, now breathe." So it wasn't my voice, that's for sure. And in a dream, sometimes you can manufacture things and this and that. And when these visions happen to me, I find that I can think other things, but the vision and the experience is still happening regardless of what I'm thinking. Why am I so passionate about doing this and telling you about these visions? Why did I write the book? When I was walking around one day and listening to the radio, as I talk about in the book, and R.C. Sproul happened to be on the radio. And I hear him talk about the term. He says, in the Bible, when the word breathe is mentioned, it means to speak. When I heard that, I stopped in my tracks. I mean, at the point, even after the book was written, I didn't understand fully what to breathe meant. So the way I understand it now is that Christ has given me a commandment straight from his mouth. Now breathe, to speak. And I fully intend to do that. And this is the passion that I have right now, is to fulfill the command that I've been given to tell you who Christ is, how he worked in our lives in saving my family, bringing them to Christ, and all the interaction that we've had, and through the trials that we were put through. I fully intend to do this command. I at times say, and I mean this with all truth and sincerity, I will not fail him. But in reality, what you really need to be saying is, He will not fail me. You know, and the Lord is always with us. If you're working for Him, He's working for you. And this is critical in your walk with Christ. He doesn't want us to be lukewarm. And I feel that all the things that He's put me through, if you've read the book, great. If not, maybe this will be one of the pieces that gets you there. But I fully intend to do what Christ has commanded me to do, to speak, to write the book, to do the things that I need to do to tell our story. And I intend to be the one that helps empty the rolls of hell. I'm going to fill the book of life up with as many people as I can by teaching and preaching who Christ is in our story. And He's developed a warrior in me, a passion to make this happen. And it's certainly changed my life. It's changed who my family is, and all of us think this way. And hopefully you'll understand that, and it will give you a better understanding who I am and where I'm coming from by doing these. But that's who I am. And I love Him, and I'm going to do everything I can to complete the commandment that was given to me to speak. From our family to yours, until the next time we talk, many blessings. Thanks.